Welcome to GOS Media. I'm Mike Diaz. A drought had taken hold in rural Texas, causing small varmints to hide during daylight hours, only emerging after the sun went down to forage for whatever water they could find. One result of their nighttime excursions was that eagles, who typically hunt during the daylight, were not finding much to eat. One eagle had an idea and tried hunting at night. Come daybreak, the eagle limped his way back to the cave where all the eagles were hanging out to beat the heat. When the other eagles saw that he was covered in fresh blood and woozy, they gathered around, asking him where it was he found such an abundance of food. The eagle told his companions it's not what they thought, and he had a pounding headache, so please leave him alone so he could fall asleep. The other eagles began accusing him of keeping his secret hunting grounds to himself. The eagle explained that he simply had a headache and just wanted to go to sleep and be left alone. By now, the story of the blood-soaked eagle who could barely stay awake from eating too much was swirling throughout the cave. The entire flock of eagles were now harassing him for his selfishness and demanding that he take them to the place he went all night. "Knock it off," he shouted. "Your constant blabbering is not helping my headache. It's not what you think it is, and I simply want to go to sleep." All the eagles now chided him, saying that his blood-covered body was clear evidence, and if he would just show them, they would just leave him alone and he could fall asleep as long as he wanted. Finally, at his breaking point, and with the promise to be left alone, the eagle agreed, and out from the cave they flew. After a few moments, the lead eagle dropped low and began flying through a valley, then up and over a mountain range, passing over a nearly dried up lake, and finally into a forest surrounding the lake. He landed on a small tree near the water's edge, and all the other eagles perched on branches alongside him. Finally, the drooling eagles thought it was a long flight to get there. But so what? Soon they'll be gorging on all critters soon to be appearing. "See that boulder over there?" the eagle asked, pointing with his wing. Yeah, they all answered, anxious to get to the meat of the matter. Yes, literally. "Now, do you see that big tree behind the boulder with a broken branch?" he asked. Yeah, they again answered. "Good," said the eagle, "because I didn't." Have you ever been in a situation like our eagle, when you're trying to tell people the truth, but they would rather believe the story they made up in their head? Try as you may, they're simply going to accept their view of the matter despite evidence and the truth staring them in the face. You can hit them with fact after fact after fact. You can show them clear and irrefutable evidence. You can even line up 10 witnesses, eyewitnesses, and yet they'd rather hold on to that lie. The next time you're in a similar situation and you find yourself exhausted and weary from trying to make someone see the truth of the matter and they still want to cling to the lie, just walk away and leave them in their folly. A wise woman once said, "God only gives you so many breaths of air in your lungs, so don't waste precious breaths on fools." Ah, the wisdom. The next time you need to stop wasting your precious breaths because some folks just can't be reached, recall today's grains of sugar. Don't beat dumb animals because they don't know why you're beating them. Got a story about exhausting yourself from beating a dumb animal with the truth? Tell us about it in the comments below. You might just be awakening someone from their myopic point of view. If you'd like to see us continue, then we'd appreciate your support. The easiest way to do so is to simply like, subscribe, and share GOS with others. Or become a colony member by joining us on Patreon or snatch up some merch from our website. Links are pinned below. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Grains of Sugar. I've been your host, Mike Diaz.